Hello everyone, it's Kari from sunshineonmypocket.com. Today I have a fun project for you using these tags. These are from Maker Forte and they are large manila tags ready for creating any project. I'm going to be using this wreath stencil here. This is a collaboration with Hedgehog Hollow. And then this stamp set, if you've been watching my channel, you know that this is one of my favorite sets of the season. There are so many different sentiments you can use, and they are a really great size for cards and tags alike. So I'm starting by adding some distress ink to the tag. I'm using my favorite domed blending tools. These put the color on really quickly, and I really like that. So I use these for my distress oxides, and anytime I need to put on color pretty quickly, this is what I reach for. So I started getting a little bit of fingerprints on this tag, so I went and got my post-it tape. That's how I hold my tag so I don't get any fingerprints. I'm going to simply add some Glacier paste to the top of this tag. I've got these colors here, and this is the gold one. And the reason I love this gold one is because when it dries, it looks like foil. It's shiny and it does. It reminds me just of foil, but it's very simple. And another reason I really love this is I've had it for quite a while and it has not dried out on me like a lot of mediums do here in Arizona because it's so dry and hot here. This one has lasted and I love that. So I'm going to use this scraper tool to scrape that off, and look at all that product I can save and put back in the bottle to use later. This is going to last a really long time. That makes me happy. It really does. So here's the reveal. Take a look at how shiny and foil-like this looks. When it dries, it will even look more so like foil. Right now it's still wet, but look at that. So pretty on the greens. So I'm just going to go take my tools now and clean them up right away. And then I'm going to start on my card. For this one, I'm using the red color of the Glacier paste. And I have the wreath positioned on a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 cardstock here. This is just white cardstock. And I'm just going to spread this on the same as I did before, just kind of spreading it around. And then I'll use that scraper tool to get off any of the excess product so I can save that and use it for later. Again, I've had this red for quite some time, probably over a year, and it is still great here in Arizona. So again, love it. All right, look at this one. This one is also has a little bit of glimmer to it, and it doesn't look quite like the foil as the metallics do, but it still has some of that glimmer to it. So I went ahead and heat embossed Merry Christmas from that stamp set I showed you earlier on some black cardstock in gold. And I'm just going to reserve that aside for the tag as soon as that tag dries. And then for the card, I did set this aside for about an hour to let it dry. And it does dry pretty quickly here. So you may need to adjust your time settings for allowing it to dry in your area of the world. But for this one, about an hour, and it was good to go, ready for me to stamp on this sentiment from that same stamp set. And I'm going to use some greens. I couldn't decide if I wanted to use green or black, but I ended up going with the green. We're making this one a traditional Christmas card. I love that merry and bright. I love the ampersand on this one. Now I have some pattern paper and I cut that panel down with the wreath on it so that I could add the pattern paper on the left hand side. And so I'm just going to glue this to the card base just like this. So this one has the green trees, and then I'll glue down the wreath panel. And then I'm going to add a candy cane strip of paper in between to tie those together. This card is coming together so quick and it's super easy and fun. The longest part of this card was allowing that Glacier paste to dry, but you could probably make a bunch of these, allow them to dry, and then put this together pretty quickly. So here we go. That strip of paper is just going to tie it all together. And now I've got some sequins in red and green, and we're going to use those all around the wreath. Now this stenciled wreath would also be beautiful inked up with some regular inks or using some other mediums. But I just thought the Glacier paste would be quick and easy and so very beautiful. So I'm just going to arrange those sequins here and attach it with my rainbow gem picker. That's also from Maker Forte. And there you go. This card came together pretty quickly. To finish up the tag, all I have to do is add that heat embossed gold sentiment that I made earlier, and I'm just going to glue it straight down right on the side here, and that way I can write the to and the from inside the wreath. So this tag is also just about ready. Look at that gold, shiny foil-like wreath. So elegant. So for this one, I'm also going to add some sequins, maybe some metallics, and then I went for the marshmallow color sequins. I thought that looked really pretty with the gold and the greens. Then I'll just attach those to the tag. To finish this off, I'm going to add some ribbon in a beautiful blue color and tie that all together with some green elastic. I think that's what this is called. But here's how I'm going to do it. I'll take the looped end, loop it through, and then take those other two ends and put them through the center of the loop. Pull that tight, and there you have the ribbons. Now you could leave it just like that with the tail end just like that, but I decided to tie it together with this green elastic just to kind of pull it all together because this tag kind of looked like greens and blues, some of my favorite colors anyway. So I thought that looked kind of fun to have that extra green on there. Just going to arrange that just so, and there is our tag. Look at these two projects. Here's our card. You can see the kind of shiny glow to the red, and look at how that gold looks like foil on this tag. I think this is so elegant. I'll write the to and the from right in the center there. That's our projects for today. I hope you enjoyed this look at a quick way to use that wreath stencil from Maker Forte and to create a beautiful tag as well. It looks really bright in these pictures. I think it was more true to color in the video, kind of more elegant looking. But either way, it is a beautiful tag. It's going to look great on a gift as well. So thanks for stopping by today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. It really does help with YouTube. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.